Hello everybody, my name is Relic, and I'm going to teach you today how to earn a bunch of money and gain a bunch of levels, if levels are the thing you're after, which they're kind of useless, it doesn't really matter, but the money is pretty important. So say that you usually host a game for your friends and your friends constantly die and get you killed. You can run out of money really quickly, and then the game suddenly becomes not that much fun because you can't have, you don't have flashlights for everybody. You don't have enough money for the things like temperature guns and other things like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on difficulty. There's this little edit icon, and you're going to go to custom. And just go ahead and copy all of these settings, and it'll get your multiplier up to 15.8, right? So starting sanity is at 0, sanity restoration is at 25. This is the key. So your starting sanity at 0 really bumps up this reward multiplier. So as soon as you start the game, you're going to take all 4 sanity pills, right? I'm going to go to the ghost settings so you can copy these while I keep talking. Then, after you take all 4 sanity pills, you're going to look at your the objectives for the match. Since objectives scale with difficulty multiplier, you're going to get a ton of money, a ton of experience and contract. Having the weather at heavy rain also increases it. So you're going to get a bunch of extra stuff from running this. Now this setup is only for solo play, so this is something that you would do before you play with your friend, right? And I will add the items that I usually bring with me, which is 1 candle. I bring 2 crucifix, just in case I get that quest. And usually I don't stick around for it to complete, because if the ghost hunts with these settings, you're gonna die. Like, that's just how it's gonna be. Custom 2, apply, custom. Okay. Thermometer, tripod, smudge stick, sanity pills. So the things that stack with, or that get multiplied by the difficulty, are going to be, I'll show you when we're in the game. Come on, you can do it. It's giving it its best shot. Alright, I don't know why it's taking so long to load up Tanglewood, but whatever. We should be in there in a second. Any second. You can, okay. So the things that scale with the difficulty is going to be these. Find evidence with an EMF, witness and have a member of your team escape the ghost. You're not going to be able to do that. And capture a photo of the ghost. So there's a couple of other things that scale with it as well. Figuring out what the ghost is will scale with the difficulty, and the bone. Not taking a picture of it, because pictures no longer scale with difficulty, so it's not gonna multiply that. You're only gonna get $10. That's not enough. That's not what we're after. So we're gonna just do one mission because it's super easy, right? Getting evidence with an EMF reader in Tanglewood, probably the easiest thing you could possibly do. Now remember, we have flashlights turned off. Flashlights are disabled, but the fuse box starts on. So light your candle as soon as you walk in, grab the car keys. Let me turn up the game volume for myself so I can hear. Make sure you turn on every light as you pass by it. And it looks like we're already gonna get EMF. Wherever that was. Must have been this door. No? This one? I think it might have been this one. But we got here a little bit too late. Do something. Show yourself. Give me a sign. Where are you? How old are you? Do something. Alright, we're gonna go and look around real quick, just in case it was over here. Get the candle back out. And remember, when you're holding a candle, you will not lose sanity. You do not lose sanity when you're holding a candle. So that's a very important and powerful mechanic for this game. Gonna shut that. All we need to do is get EMF reading, and we can also look for the bone while we're here. Now we've turned off sprinting, we've turned off flashlights. Oh, here we go. There we go. Done with that quest. We'll just keep the flashlight out, or I mean the candle, for the rest of the run. Look for the bone, because the bone also scales with difficulty. Probably going to be in the basement. So let's go and check. Alright, nothing down in the basement. Maybe in one of the bedrooms. Let's make sure we turn off lights as we go through. Oh, the ghost blew out the candle. Hopefully it's not an Onryo. Oh, killed the breaker. That's okay, we have a candle. And you're not going to lose sanity while you're holding this. We're just looking for the bone, and then we're going to leave. So the bone must be in the teenager's bedroom, bathroom, or the toddler. Oh, here we go. Rib cage. Good stuff. It's making a racket with the EMF, but we're done. So, normally in a match, you're not going to get that much money, right? You're just not. That's just kind of how it works. So literally just with getting the EMF and getting the bone, I'll show you how much money you get. This is, now remember, we didn't even figure out what kind of ghost it was. We didn't get 2 other objectives that were easy to complete, which you can. And then after I show you how much we get just for this one thing and the bone, I'll kind of fill you in on what you can normally expect if you do all of them. So 2 things, 10 times 15, we got $316 and 395, almost 4 levels. Almost 4 levels for one game. Only getting one of the objectives and then picking up the bone. So $20 that got multiplied by 15.8. Now if you do all of these, you could expect to see about $1,200, depending on how, depending on what else you do, like photo evidence, other stuff like that, which doesn't multiply with this, but if you get all the pictures, it adds up a little bit. So you can get like maybe $1,000 and about 1,300 experience, up to 13 levels per game. So the levels aren't as important as the money. So I usually just figure out what kind of ghost it is, which takes more time, and I didn't want to waste your guys' time. Figure out the ghost, and at least try to do 2 of the objectives, and pick up the bone, and then just leave. You'll start getting $600 per run. That takes like 5 minutes, 6 minutes. So as long as you remember to take your pills before you walk into the house, you'll be fine. This is currently, from what I can tell, the best way to earn money. Now, you could probably tweak some of these settings to make the multiplier even higher, but most of these settings are at a point where it's already increasing it a lot. Like, you could go to contract, right? Fusebot contract starts, we could turn that off. Because if you have a candle, you're not going to lose sanity while you're going in there, right? Oh, contract. I was about to say, where is it? Starting off, right? That went up 0.1, which is why I kept it on. Because why not be able to see as soon as you walk in, and you lose out on 0.1, right? Might as well turn off fuse box where it's like turn it off to be able to see it from the van, and then turn it off at start. You can even turn off your activity monitor for another boost. These are all small. Sanity monitor off, 0.05. The hiding spots. I mean, you can do all this. This stuff will help. Roaming frequency, you don't really want it to roam that much, because if you want to what you're trying to do is figure out what the ghost is as quick as possible. You don't want it to do that. The faster you can figure out the ghost, the faster you can earn the reward. So like if you were to turn this up, the medium, to like high, yeah, it's going to boost your rewards, but it's going to take a lot longer to do it because it's going to roam more often. If you turn on this, pretty big boost, right? That's almost another percentage. But you're going to take way longer to finish the map. So it ends up being more hindersome than helpful. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you earn a ton of money and a ton of levels. And yeah, this is Relic, and I'll catch you next time.